Hey, that's kind of... Oh my god, it came in loud. Well, when you're listening to this and watching this back, it's not going to be loud, but... God dang, am I in my headphones right now? This hurt. Like, I was murdered. Murdered my eardrums. Like, god dang. Yeah, continuing on with the Halloween Spooktacular, we're going to stay on NES a little bit. And play Friday the 13th. This game, which, yet again, another game that was reviewed on Angry Video Game Nerd. I'm not trying to make this the month of Angry Video Game Nerd, like games he's played. But I've really never really played this game too much, more than like 2 minutes. With Dr. Jekyll, I played the entire game. I kind of got good at that game. This game, I've not played really too much, so it should be pretty interesting. So let's start it up. So in looking this game up, so LJN published this game, but I learned something very interesting. This game was developed by Atlas. Yes, that Atlas. Persona Shin Megami Atlas. Which is pretty wild. But, yeah, I guess to give a little explanation as to what this game is, for those maybe who aren't too familiar. Well, Friday the 13th, but you pick different camp counselors, and you just gotta survive. So, there's George, Mark, Paul, Laura, Debbie, and Chrissy. Oh yeah, and there's 15 kids, so you gotta save the kids and keep them all alive. So, I'll pick Paul. Use the torch to light the fireplaces. Here we go. Okay. I gotta remember, I've not played... I've only played this game once. What I remember from that review is that everything's backwards. So going right is left, and going, like, left is right. And that little, like, noise that's going off is the Jason alarm. So it pretty much says, hey, Jason's in one of the cabins, you gotta go get to it. There's that infamous rock that hovers over them. Okay, so I have to go left. See, it's all confusing. Like, they're like, oh, you know, you could make it where you go right to go right, but you gotta go left to go left. No, you gotta go right to go left, and you gotta go left to go right. It's like, stop making it confusing. What? Hold on. So it's backwards. When you're in the sections, right is left. But when you're in the actual map, it's the regular way. Why go so backwards? Oh. Well, that kid's dead. That's one down. All because of my directions. Oops. So kind of going far back. Last year when I did my original Halloween Spooktacular, I played Dead by Daylight, which is pretty much Friday the 13th, the PS4 game that they released. Is what pretty much the exact same game. Like, you play the camp counselors, you gotta escape, and one player is gonna be Jason. Dead by Daylight, you play as survivors, and one person in the map's gonna be the monster, and you gotta escape. Pretty much the same game. I never got around to playing that for GWC plays. Like, my original goal was I would play Dead by Daylight and Friday, but I could never get the time to, like, download all of them, because it was at the same time of doing the Dead by Daylight recording. Oh my, well, I'm not too far, but at the same time I was doing that recording, it was like Red Dead Redemption 2 would, like, just barely come out. It was like a day away, and I was like, well, I'd rather get this video out here, because I'm going to obviously play Red Dead 2. I just never got around to playing it. Oh, I've never seen this. What? Is that Jason? Is that Jason who's swimming all fast like that? That is! That looks so ridiculous. Just Jason swimming. Yeah, this game's gonna be over soon. Like, these children are going fast. Alright, here we go. I made it. Nice. Oh, there he is! Now I'm fighting him like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I really don't want to try and do that review. That review is iconic. I can probably recite that AVG in review, like, right now. He's back there. I gotta go back there. Okay, now I see what he means about this weapon. I picked a good character, so, like, the arc wasn't that bad. Wait. Oh, you can do that, too. That makes things easier. Wait, getting back to my point, I didn't mention it, but I didn't end up playing that one. Maybe at some point I will play that Friday the 13th game. I still have it, but it was pretty cool. I liked that their nod to that series, and that they brought all the costumes from the movies. Like, I thought that was cool. Like, you can be you can be Jason from part 1, and like part 2 when he has like the bag over his head. Like, I thought that was cool. And God, he's going through these kids like candy. Like, they're gone. It's so cool. Oh, I'm not going back there. I wonder how you're supposed to get over to the camp in like a fast time, because usually it seems like the game will give you, like, they'll throw you, or they'll throw Jason like halfway across the map, so you gotta like run over there. But he gets through these kids like nothing, so by the time you get there, there's like 2 kids left. Oh, I'm actually on the right path. Alright. Maybe these kids will make it. Debbie. Still in here. There he is. I love, like, really the thing that really got that game on my attention, like the Friday the 13th game, is when they came out and showed that this costume would be a part of the game. You could play Friday the 13th with this game's version, with like the purple jumpsuit. I was like, you guys won me over. I never did get that costume. I think it's like you gotta like buy as part of their DLC. And it's very rare I'll buy alternate costumes in games, but that's the one game I would gladly put money down for that costume. This game's kind of hard. Like, actually playing it now, it's pretty tough. The right house. Wait, oh, I walked past it. this it? This is it. Alright. God, he's so hard. Like, so much you can do. Like, hey! Alright, I got him once, at least. That's good for something. I got him once. Look at my health, though. Like, if I see him again, I'm probably not gonna live. Oh! that kind of got me. I didn't know he could come out in the field. I'm like, he just destroyed me. Okay, the screen should be a little fixed now. Sorry, I was a little screwed up. Yeah, getting back to that kind of got me. I didn't think he was gonna be out in the field, and he swooped in so fast. I had no time. Give me that knife, like. Speaking of it, there it is. I should just speak my mind more often now. Looks like the game's gonna give me what I want. Give me Jason again. I'm ready to take him on. I got the knife. I got health. I'm good. Also, wait, is this? Oh, I got another camp counselor, but it doesn't really matter though, because half the camp is dead already. And to tread off a little bit, talking about the movies themselves, since obviously this is what the game is based on, is the Friday the 13th movies. There's some really good movies. Like, Part 1 is really good. Part 2 is cool. Oh, I really don't want to go in here. Like, the first few parts are good. Like, I know everybody gives Jason, like, takes Manhattan, like, they hate that one when he's in New York. That one, I can't help but enjoy that one. It's so corny and ridiculous, like, when he knocks that guy's head into the trash can, like, it's kind of like with Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, it started off as like a serious movie, then it just gets ridiculous. Like Jason X. I can't take that movie serious. Like, oh, Jason's in space. Like, it's corny. Like, it's an enjoyable movie, but I can't say like, oh man, this is like my favorite. It's too ridiculous for its own good. Okay. He's in here somewhere. God, no! Come on. Oh. I'm still... Oh. God, he's so hard. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, see his health bar? He went down like three little pieces. This person's fast. Maybe I can't get over there as this person. And they jump pretty good too. And the game gave me the knife? I'm about to have full health going in. I'm ready. God. That shouldn't get me. But it's not even like it gets me. Like, it's like, oh, it's not like it's so ridiculous and it comes out of nowhere. Like, just the thought of Jason is just running full speed in the ocean is a funny thought. And it's a funny image, too. Like, I want to slow this down and put it in, like, a GIF or something. Like, it's just... Wait, is this the last... This is the only child left. Alright. This is the final battle right here, then. Oh, okay, you can dodge. What button was that, though?
You and your friends are dead. Game over.
Great game over screen. Alright. Now, I'm gonna try it again, because I'm not letting the game get me like that. Alright. What do I want to start off with? You know, I realized too, I'm not trying to bring anything on this game. I'm really not. But it's like, every other... Why is Paul, the black character, the worst one in the game? Like, he's the slowest character. Like, his reach is good, but his jump isn't that good, and his speed's slow. It's like, I'm not trying to say anything, but I'm trying to say, like, they screwed him over. Like I said, I'm not trying to say any point. Okay, now at least I kind of have a feel of the game a little bit. Okay. God, that's kind of far. Okay, so you have like 30 or so seconds. That's what it is a countdown. Okay, so you can make it there. You know, it's taking me a while, and I'm like the fastest character in the game. How would this be if I wasn't? I forgot, I gotta go right. Because in this section is where right is left for some weird reason. One more. 10 seconds. Here it is. Thank you. Oh, it really is like Punch-Out. Okay, his description is not wrong. It's Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Okay, now that I dodged, he's super easy. Jason is not a threat at all. He can't handle being juked. Slightly. Slight jukes is his weakness. The one thing I will say they got right is like kind of like the speed. But the one thing I really loved about the Friday the 13th movies, unlike Halloween, which I love Halloween. Halloween's a great series to a certain point. But Michael Myers was always slow, and it always like, man, you guys can just run. Like he walks slow. He's intimidating, but he's slow. Always felt Jason had like he kind of walks slow, but he has this like intensity to his walk. Like it's slow, but it's fast at the same time. Like, and it made it intense. Like Michael Myers is always like, man, just get like someone just needs to run. That's all you need to do. I'm not gonna bring Freddy Krueger into this because there's really no point in trying to do a comparison. Like you can't even run from Freddy. Someone must have really loved this music. this music loop. I don't know if there's any other music in this game. Like, outside of, like, the encounters you have with Jason. It might just be this, like... Wait, let me see. Super short. It's like 4 seconds. I made it. Ooh. There were 58 kids, now there's only 12. Mission success in the end. I consider that a win in my books. Alright. Where's Jason? Oh, this time he brought the blade. He's like, oh, I may not get him with my fists, but this blade will do the job. But good thing these rocks are a good, like, that's his one weakness, rocks. And I will actually at least appreciate this little, like, kind of makeshift 3D section. Kind of like Princess Tomato in, like, its section where you, like, have to go through, like, mazes and that, and have, like, a 3D effect when you're walking through. Except in that game, it's done much better. And you're also not fighting somebody in that style. Like a Punch-Out style. Oh, I'm really not trying to go in there. At least here, it gives you the map. When you're in there, it doesn't give you anything. That's all I remember. The first time I played this game, I lost all the campers. I lost all of the counselors, and I went inside the forest, and I was just lost. And I just got a game over. That's all I remember. I will say though, I should. I wish I could go find a council I can trade this off. Oh, that's not far. So I can trade this weapon. So I have to keep finding the knife. But I will say on this game, it's definitely not. I don't know. Alright, sweet. Oh, came out of nowhere with his toothbrush. Now I want to see that Mega 64 video. Their Friday the 13th video, which is really good too. Which their take of Friday the 13th, the video game, the movie. I wonder how people would have felt at this point. Like, Friday the 13th was a pretty big property back then. Like, it made a lot of the movies out of it. I know a lot of people were big fans, but I'm curious how people were of this game. Like, I feel like for me, I would have wanted to actually play as Jason. Like, if they were to make a Halloween game, like maybe some people want to play as, like, the survivor. And there's a fun part to that. Like, it's like you want to play as Jason. That's why kind of like Friday the 13th game, the one for PS4 and like the newer Friday the 13th game, kind of is cool because you have that option of you can play as both. Like, if this game maybe back then gave you the option, like, oh, you want to play as Jason, then you have the chance. But, because you don't, you're just stuck with the camp counselors. And it's like, oh, well, Jason has, like, his weapon. It's like, well, you're just stuck with this rock and this knife. There's almost, like, strategy to this. Oh, God, I'm going the wrong way! The map lied to me. Can I make it? I think that sucks too, is when Jason's running on this section, you can't really do much. Like, I don't think you can jump at all in that section. Oh, here he goes. Round 5. Should put this Punch-Out music in over this. Oh. I'm gonna make... see, where's close? See, I was gonna make a joke and I died and I lost everything. Oh, I really can't... I should have never switched to the other guy, the guy who just died, because now Chrissy is like close to dying. She's pretty much dead. Paul is pretty much dead. Mark is good. I would go as Paul, but he's kind of far away. I guess I'll have to go with Chrissy because she's closest to the cabin. But this doesn't this doesn't bode well for me when I get to the cabin. I'm gonna die in like 5 hits. Unless I can perfectly juke every single hit that Jason throws. That's the only way. Okay. Oh, god dang it! And he got me again! How'd he do that? See him keep going with twice? I don't like that I keep getting caught off guard by that. It's not even good. He just goes so fast. Like, you have no way to dodge that, too. Thank you, I'm the only one left. Some other guy died. Alright. Here we go. Fighting time. Oh. Where? Dang it, he didn't even have the weapon this time. Alright, I gotta go back there now. I really gotta make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, I'm going the right way. God, there he goes again. Like, I know that, like, they're trying to maybe do something kind of like to the first movie where Jason comes up from the lake at the end of the movie. But you know, in that movie, it looked cool and it was kind of scary. In this game, it's not. It's more ridiculous looking that he's running full speed. And I kind of love that I never had seen that before. So I just saw that for the first time playing this now. I really didn't play much of this game. Okay, he's somewhere. He's waiting by the exit. It's like that bully at school. I'll see you after. Oh man, I'm making progress. See, it's getting dark now? I can't believe I'm actually making progress in this game. Wait, I think like the goal is, I think if I remember, the goal is that you have to light the torches, or like you have to light like the fires inside, and that like prevents Jason from coming. I think. I really don't know. I'm surprised. There's actually quite a few campers left. Well, excluding Paul, because he's gonna die, and Mark's probably gonna die soon too. But I still have at least two other like councils I can use, which isn't bad. I'm kind of stunned. I'm almost... Okay, where's he at? Alright. Like, I'm kind of learning the game. So dare I say, you might see a GWC plays it full playthrough of this soon. Nah. But I am making surprising progress. I thought I was going to die very early on. It all changed when I learned how to dodge. And that's really the lesson we all need to learn in life. If you dodge away from life's problems, you can make it a little further. Sometimes you just need to juke your problems. Okay, don't listen to me for any advice. Wait, no. I was going the right way. Oh god, I'm not gonna make it. One second to spare. Whew. Well, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't make it good, too, because now... Wait. Oh, man, that's like the other counselors. Now they're kind of low on health. Alright. Let's just get this over with. Let's fight Jason. Okay, I'll have to save Debbie for last. Or maybe not, because if Jason goes to the cabin where she's at, she's going to start losing health, and then I'll lose my only full character at full health. But if Debbie dies, then Laura and Paul are going to be my only two characters left, and they're garbage. I gotta think on it now. I gotta strategize. No, I'll pick Paul. We'll finish it out with Paul, and then... Man, they really made him the worst character. He's so slow. I'm not trying to say anything, but they really did. They did a number on Paul. See, because you're so slow, you gotta fight more of the zombies that are here. Yeah, they really made it so you can't play as him. Look how how long it's taking me to get to this cabin. I'm about to not make it. You pretty much can't fight anybody as Paul. You gotta jump over everybody. If you stop to fight him, it's over. I had no time to react. That's not fair at all. I had zero reaction time there. I leave the cabin, I check the pause menu, I come back and a blade is like just thrown right at me. This game plays some mean tricks on you. Okay, no, Debbie's kind of slow too. Does it change every time? Like, do they change the attributes of each counselor each run. I feel like actually no, it was the one all the way on the. I don't even know. Well, being that I'm gonna die, I could go in here at least. Okay. Now I see why you need that knife. That took a little too long. Okay, where is he? Alright, we're on the right section, so. I'm gonna need everything I can right now. Oh, okay, I made it. Oof. Alright, this could be it. This could be the this could be the final fight with Jason, because if he has his weapon. Oh. This really is ridiculous. Like, even if it was in the movie, it was, because that guy, Jason, when he fights Jason, he gets his head in the trash can. He's trying to fist fight Jason, but Jason's not even doing anything. The thought of Jason fist fighting somebody like that is just ridiculous. Yeah, and that's the game. That's Friday the 13th. It certainly is like a knife to the eye. Ugh. It's an eyesore. You know, actually now finally playing it, I've actually had at least a good time to play this game. It's still not that great. It's not that bad. Like, it's not the worst game I've played. It's definitely playable. There is a strategy to this game. Like, I feel it's one of these games you have to play a lot of, and then you eventually kind of get the hang of all the systems and just how it plays. So, it could just be one of those that it's one of these games I'll have to play 100 times and I'll finally get good with it. Which there are a lot of NES games like that for me, where it's like I played a bunch, but it's like you really have to play it a lot and just learn. When I say this is the perfect representation of Friday the 13th as a series, outside of the purple jumpsuit, not really. I'd say the best one is obviously the newer Friday the 13th game. That one did a pretty good job. It's pretty fun. Yeah. There were some spooks to be had in this game. Maybe back then, maybe some kid playing this maybe got scared. This isn't a scary game. I was more mad that I kind of got like, oh, because Jason comes up real too quick. That wasn't the boat though. That one was ridiculous. That first one, that was kind of dumb. But I'm gonna call it right here. I've talked enough about this game, and we've got some more games to play. There may be some more than the usual amount before Halloween, so I'll just wait and see. So thank you for watching another week of GWC Plays. The Halloween Spooktacular will continue, and we may move on to something past NES. So, till next time, I'm John. See you later.
and your friends are dead. Game